So let's start at the beginning. Will you walk me through
When I was 5 years,
Oh, no, not that far back.
Okay.
Just what was your thought process in this course that you've been cooking out here for 3 days?
Not really a lot to think about. You put one cone down,
Okay.
and then you take 3 or 4 steps and you put another cone down, and then a couple more steps and another cone, and then you look back and you're like, oh, it's crooked, never mind. Generally, there are set patterns that you can jump online, conefreaks.com, conepatterns.com, Quinn Rediker Police Motor Training has a whole library.
So it's all like building blocks.
Everybody has patterns.
Yeah.
And these patterns, I mean, hundreds of patterns, which is funny because me and you were like, it's just a circle to the left or a circle to the right.
How many times can you do U-turns?
But this first section is technically called the Tiger's Den. I want to make sure that when we're in a lean and we're at full lock, and so you enter, you do your circle, and now you have this quick straightaway, and you can tell what lines are they taking. So as they lean into this corner, their saddlebag doesn't hit the entry gate cone.
Yeah.
Right? So the Tiger Den goes into a figure 8 pattern. And again, this is a much larger figure 8 pattern.
Why did you expand it out?
I just wanted to make sure it's doable. My first competition, there was one pattern called the pitchfork that I did not make all 2 days of practice. And it was so frustrating. It was kind of one of those moments where if I didn't get past this pattern, there's really no sense in
Doing the rest
of it. And luckily, the event organizer saw that several people were struggling on this pattern and decided just to bump it out, literally a foot. And that's all it took for me to make that pattern and kind of get on with the rest of my life.
Well, in a sport that, you turn your head 1/4 of a second too late.
You got it.
1 foot is a huge difference.
Oh,
Yeah.
And naturally, success begets success. So if I'm on this track of like, okay, cool, I can do this. You get in here, oh, okay, I can really do this. Then you start getting happy, and when you go to make this turn, you either say, oh yeah, I still can do this. Cone, center to center, is 12 feet. And it's pretty tough. You went through it. There are times where you nail it perfect, and then there's times where you're at full lock half of a second too long. And then you're like, oh.
It's always the last cone. It always compounds just a little bit.
Yeah.
As we go down the line.
And again, there's varieties of this. One variety is go slow, keep your body upright, and just go full lock.
That's what I've been doing.
Full lock, eyes up, level to the horizon, full lock, and then off you go. Or like I told you earlier, if you're gonna take that fast, you're at full lock and you're at a lean, in order to make it from one cone to the next and not waste space, not waste time, and not get stuck in full lock, you gotta pop the clutch to get that bike to stand up quickly for the next full lock that you're gonna do. Some events have, I kid you not, thousands of cones at their disposal. Thousands.
I believe it.
All right.
I believe it.
There's about 600 out here.
Yeah.
So since we don't have that many cones, a visual representation area is all you need.
Okay.
And some chalk on the ground. So from here's our first lane. It's about 5 feet from that lane over and 10 feet forward. That's 3 feet wide. This is 5 feet wide.
Oh, so you get a little more margin.
Yep. And then coming into, this is a personal favorite just because I sucked at it so much. Here's our keyhole. Getting up, using the real estate that we have. This is a 24-foot circle, very, very large circle. Most of the time, this should be scaled down to 18. Get out to this corner, somewhere in that neighborhood. In this case, let's say that's 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So somewhere around that 2 o'clock range. This is where, now that we've used that real estate, I don't need to keep coming out if I don't need to. If I know that I can take this at 18, I'm gonna start turning at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
And that's naturally gonna cut 4-ish feet from here. And essentially, by the time I get to about here, my circle has now gone from 24-ish feet to about that 18 that we just talked about. Coming into another personal favorite, it's called the bleeding ulcer.
It was gonna give me an ulcer.
Yeah. Essentially, it's just a cone weave. At the end, sharp right, and then you start going back around the cones.
This is 6 figure eights in a row.
Pretty much. We talked about earlier about compounding effect.
Yeah.
So if I don't do a good job at the first one, I will recognize it middle of the way. And by the time I get to the end,
It's too late to correct it.
Use your real estate, get up to that top corner. As you make that turn, get as close to that cone as you possibly can before starting to make that next U-turn. We just added this as of 10 minutes ago. We love the flow. We all agreed that we love the flow of this into the straightaway. And I think it's a great tie into slow speed maneuver, high speed maneuver, and then threshold braking, emergency braking. I'm probably gonna narrow this down another foot. Just psychologically, it kind of messes with you.
Yeah.
Anyways, coming over here, getting off your brakes, increase lean angle, and then as you stand the bike up and get out of the friction zone, accelerating on the straightaways. I'm out of the clutch, I'm onto the throttle, and here's the straightaway again. Tapping the front brake, nose diving, contact patch expanding in the turn, easing off brake pressure, getting out of the friction zone, accelerating onto the straightaway, back to braking, turning, easing off brake pressure, out of the friction zone on the throttle, depending on where you're at in this area. Little tap on the brakes to kind of dive around here, or just take it wide and finish line you go.
Beautiful.
So that's the gist.
All right, so with the path of travel explained to us, we're gonna go ahead and give a little demonstration. I've got a multicam set up here. Do the lion's den and then now the figure eight. And if you listen close, you can hear my pegs scraping on the ground. Remember, each of these patterns is going to be several feet larger than it would be at a normal competition. This is so that more people are going to be able to come out here and give this a shot. And it works out well for me since I'm still learning. Gives me an opportunity to try out the path of travel, to work on my lean angle, work on turning my head, work on staying in the friction zone. And you'll notice too that we are missing a few pieces of the puzzle. I recorded Oli's explanation of the path of travel after having recorded this multicam setup, but the basic gist is there, and in just a second we're going to go over to our coaching. Now the goal with a course like this is to go as quick as you can without making mistakes. Now, running the course as I am now at a leisurely pace is all well and good, but the whole point of this is to do it as quick as possible. We all know the mantra, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So what happens when we take something that we were doing slow and smooth and we try to increase that speed? Well, that's where compounding effects start to take hold and we start to really freak out and make mistakes. So Oli is going to ride behind me here and he's going to give me some coaching. He's going to call out loud when he finds a mistake and we're going to try and correct it in real time. Let's see what he has for me.
Turn your head, find your exit. Find your exit. Good. Lock to lock, lock to lock. Good. Lean away, lean away. Good. Find your exit. Good, slow it down, get to the outside, lean away, bike in. Friction zone, get out of your friction zone. Good, let the bike lean, ease the clutch out. Early, yep, you can make it. There you go. Good, 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 good. Hey, my man. Oh, no compliments for you, sir. You were doing good. You even salvaged it. Go to the keyhole. Do the keyhole and jump back in. Find your exit. Get to that outside. There you go. Perfect. Good positioning, good. Get to that cone, all the way over to the right, there. Let the bike lean. Lean away. Good.
I got stuck in a process where...
Hang on, before you just start going all nerd. Good.
Thank you.
You did it.
I did it.
Yeah. Okay, now go ahead.
Everything could still be quicker.
Of course, yeah. Don't worry about that. Speed will come.
But what I was doing wrong before was with my bars turned, I was leaning with the bike.
Correct.
I'm sure you noticed that.
Yes.
That's why you corrected it.
Yes.
I have to get comfortable with shifting my weight
Correct.
to dip the bike more. Counterbalance. Okay.
So rather than shift your butt left to right, just shift your upper body ever so slightly.
Push my hand down and my shoulder out.
Whatever's comfortable for you.
Motion. I can counterweight and I can turn tight. It's then chaining it with switching, with giving it that blip of the clutch, picking the bike back up,
Yep.
and switching the directions quickly. Yeah.
And with a limited amount of space, there's not a whole lot of forgiveness. You know, by the time I say turn your head, you're a quarter of the way to your exit.
Yeah.
If you waited a quarter, you're at your exit before you turn your head.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
good. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
Lean away. Lock to lock. Find your exit. Bring your body ever slightly so forward. There. Oh, you had it. Handlebars are locked. You start bringing the bike in.
Okay.
And what's happening is you start to straighten out, you start to lock out the elbows.
Okay.
So when I say bring your body forward, you're still counterweighting, but now you're back with bending the elbows again.
Now I've got a lot more room to maneuver.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even after a bunch of coaching and some practice over the next couple days, this is the fastest time that I got. King Pony Club, let's go. I'll just share real quickly. Take a listen. You can hear me scraping my pegs like crazy, especially on these figure 8 U-turns. There's one. There's a little bit of 2. Over time, I'm going to wear those down. I still have a challenge doing this cone weave at any bit of speed. I have to take it slow. I'm full lock to the left, full lock to the right. The keyhole is one of my favorite parts here, just spinning in a tight circle. Lots of fun. And then this was a huge challenge. I messed up so many times on this specific pattern. The biggest takeaways were to turn my head early and often. And then also, I'm not trying to turn around the cones. I'm using the cones as a ruler for where I need to turn into. I hope that makes sense. Basically, if I don't stick as close to the cones as possible, it compounds and I end up hitting that wall at the very end. Little bit of speed into what we call the pitchfork. This could be faster, I'm sure. I could optimize my turning angle with this. Boom.
136.
136?
136.72.
What did you get?
131.
Ah! Okay. Dang it! So that was another excellent day of practice out here on the range. Oli's gonna do one more lap. He's gonna try and beat his time. His last time was 1 minute and 15 seconds. So he's gonna do one more run. But if you thought that this was exciting and you'd like to see some more of my exciting journey, learning how to not suck at motorcycles, make sure you subscribe. Turn your head, find your exit.